Hey, good morning. My name is Jason Powell, and we're here today at Petals from the Past Nursery, and we're going to do a demonstration of the proper technique in planting. Today, we're planting a perennial herb called Turk's Cap. The botanical name is Malvaviscus Drummondii. This is a wonderful old-fashioned plant that produces all spring, summer, and fall beautiful orange blooms that look like a miniature hibiscus. It's very, very attractive to hummingbirds. Butterflies adore it. I've got it here in at least 8 hours of sunlight, so it's going to be a happy camper. But when you're preparing a hole, whether it's a perennial or a rose or a shrub, the technique's going to be the same. I like to have the hole no deeper than the root system is growing. So we're looking at about 4.5 inches in depth. And when I set that down into my hole, one thing that you notice is here it is even. The top of the root system is even with the top of the soil, but look how much wider. I like to dig the holes for perennials or for shrubs or for roses so that the hole is twice as wide, but no deeper than the plant that we're planting. And then, once I've got the hole prepared, I've set the soil here beside the hole. This is our native soil after about 16 years of intense gardening, so we've got a pretty nice soil, but it's never just perfect enough that we don't need to add some compost. So I've got some compost right here. One of my favorites is black cow composted manure, and we're going to add at least a 1-to-1 ratio. So if I've got 4 or 5 shovelfuls of soil, I'm going to use at least that much compost, and then I like to blend the two together. And then that way I've got a nice blend, and this is Toby, he's a good hole digger as well. And then, once we take the plant and we put it into the hole, we're then ready to add our soil mix. And so I've got a blend of my compost and soil right here. I'm going to put those guys back, put that mixture back into the hole. I like for it to go in and get about halfway up, and then I tamp it. I like to use my fingers to push that soil down in there. What I'm trying to do is get rid of any air pockets. So I'll come back in with the rest of that soil. I'll tamp it again with my fingers, making sure that I've got it settled in. I'll add that soil, and then the next step, I'm going to water this in deeply. I like to water it so that the water goes in, and once that hole has filled with water, you'll see that those bubbles begin to come out, and then they'll stop. And once they've settled in, I'll water it a second time, and then on our entire herb garden, just like our perennials, just like our fruit gardens, we're going to add a 1 to 2 inch layer of mulch. That could be in the form of pine straw or pine bark mulch, whatever you like. I prefer pine bark mulch. But that's our technique for planting. We'll see you on the next video.